When faced with a choice between demolition or transformation of their home, the physical and emotional upheaval of demolition can be too much for some people. This was the case when Fife Council consulted residents of Dunfermline's Broomhead flats about the future of their homes. The three 50-year-old blocks of flats had reached a point in their lifespan where they either needed significant investment to bring homes up to 2014 standards or face demolition and replacement with new build properties.
The background to the project started approximately 3 years ago. Fife Council's Housing Services saw a need to upgrade the 3 blocks of flats here in Dunfermline based on the windows and the carbon emissions. Both the windows and the buildings weren't efficient, the carbon emissions were high, and they looked to have a project that was going to reduce that. There was a design made and preliminary drawings done, and it was looked at to replace the windows and overclad the buildings with a thermal property and then a render. We've developed that through to the stage last year where we had final designs, and then we went out on open market and looked for partnerships to come into the project. At that point, CMS came online. They're a framework contractor with Fife Council Building Services, but they became a partner on this project. The project started this year, about April, and we're hoping that the project will be finished around autumn next year, 2015. We'll have the 3 blocks complete by that time.
CMS is one of the UK's leading manufacturers and installers of UPVC, aluminium and timber hybrid windows, doors and curtain walling systems, and provider of building envelope solutions. The innovation and technology used by CMS often makes transformation residents' preferred choice, delivering safe, energy-efficient, lasting improvements to much-loved homes. This £5.1 million investment will transform the 216 homes in the 3 12-storey blocks. Our main focus is on improving the building's thermal standard, using technology that didn't exist when the blocks were built in the 1960s.
Here we are at the first stage. This is the original render to the building. This is the Harlan. It's a bit tired, it's about 40 years old, and it has no insulatory properties. And this is when we put the Rockwool product on. You can see it's 100mm thick. It gets fixed on and then held with these plastic washers. The next stage at that, we put a scrim and then a coating over the top of that. The final stages that you'll see, we'll put the primer on and then the final texture colour.
CMS has a strong track record with Fife Council of pioneering new standards in sustainability and energy efficiency in social housing.
The key benefits for building services working in partnership with CMS is the fact they're known to us. They're not just here for the project, they're here for the long term, and they're involved in a multiple of different projects with building services, stating right through for the next 2 or 3 years. The fact that they're working on site with us and we're managing it makes it easier for us because they're like having our own guys here. They understand the ethos that we want to work, they understand the health and safety requirements. CMS window replacement are a framework agreement and in a framework partnership with building services because of their key environmental policies. The fact that they can provide the carbon reduction that we need on our buildings and their environmental policy. The products that they bring to this project are the same that they do to all the new build that we have. Our windows, their environmental policy means they reuse all the materials that they take away, and the materials that are in the new products are recyclable. That's the key elements that we want to look for here at the Broomhead project.
Working closely with Fife Council's architect, Alan Tarvett, we developed a specification for new PVCU windows for 71 flats in each block. Every flat will eventually benefit from A-rated, highly insulating windows. Made in the UK, these windows will improve thermal performance drastically. We are also replacing and upgrading the aluminium curtain walling, which spans up to 8 floors on each block. The new specification meets industry standards with superior metal technology and double glazing. The curtain walling integrates with new aluminium balustrades and aluminium screens in communal areas to raise the quality and visual appeal of both interiors and exteriors. Every property will feature a new balcony enclosure, involving more than 1,700 square metres of enclosures across the 3 blocks. These use Windor fully encapsulated systems, meaning tenants can enjoy them all year round.
This is the final stage of the balconies being enclosed These are the aluminium products that will get bolted onto the brackets that we've already seen. Then these get enclosed here, so it actually makes the whole balcony a fully integral part of the flat, and it's protected for all elements of the weather. Also, when we stand back and see the finished product, it'll look fantastic against the new render as well.
Completing the transformation of the building fabric, CMS is also overcladding the external walls with a mix of insulated render and render only as required. CMS installers use mast climbers for safe access and to ensure speedy delivery with minimum disruption to residents. With total wall coverage of 3,674 square metres per block, this extensive overcladding work will improve the insulation level of all walls to complement the performance of the windows, doors and curtain walling.